Hello and welcome to Digital Archaeology. On this channel, I'm going to be exploring the depths of the internet. I'm going to be looking at various things out there. I'm going to wade through and find the gems, the hidden gems. I know that there are channels out there that stick to one specific genre. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to look at everything. If it's scary, it's scary. If it's not, it's not. I'm not interested in that specifically. It's the sort of thing where what I look at is going to grow organically. I'm going to wade through things like the Wayback Machine, which, as everyone knows, is an internet archive. I'm going to look at things on Reddit. I'm going to look at things on 4chan, and I'm going to look at things on other various forums that are out there. So when I explore, I'm going to take everything on board, and I'm not going to leave anything out. Obviously, if it's too grotesque or whatever, I'm not going to look at that or involve that on this channel. But I will, as I said, explore everything with an open mind. When I explore, look, I'll be open to feedback from you, the commenters, and I hope you enjoy the various videos that I do publish. I will be aiming to hopefully publish a video maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. Just depends. We'll see. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to be exploring on my channel. And look, I hope you enjoy it with me. And yes, and yep, let's get going. So on our first stop through traveling the internet, I'm on Wayback Machine. As you can see, I've logged on to yahoo.com in one of its earliest iterations. As I said, I wanted to explore what the internet used to look like, and this is, I guess, as early as it can get. So this particular iteration is from the 25th of October, 1996. As you can see, Yahoo back then was a lot different. It only had a few things to click on: arts and you know, arts and humanitarians, business and economy, computers and internet, education, entertainment, government, health, news and media, recreation and sports, references, regional science, social studies, social science, and society and culture. So I did click into astronomy just before, and as you can see, this is what was here in astronomy. There's definitely a lot going on here. So I haven't actually checked out much of this, which I figured I'd leave for now. So click on, let's pick something interesting. Um, I don't know. We'll go constellations and their stars. See if that works, and it does. So that's with the Wayback Machine. That's one of the things you may or may not encounter is certain links may or may not, as I, as I said, because it's an internet archive. So with the constellations and their stars. So what do we have going on? Stats as of October 3rd, 1996. This is the most popular page with over 61,000 hits. Mind you, this was back in October, or since August 26th, there have been 520,882 hits. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, look, a lot of this stuff is bare bones, bare bones pages. As we all know, this was, in the beginning of the internet, nothing special, nothing, um, big. Let's have a look. What else we got going on? Anything interesting? Do we see astronomy scope? Maybe. Let's have a look and see if that loads. Nope. So that's highly likely not to come. If we go back, we can look at some of these other ones. Uh, let's go. I don't know. Let's see. Look at sports. So here we have on sports. You've got all different kinds of sports. We can even see what's going on with crickets. So for those in the US, cricket is not really like baseball. It's kind of like baseball, but not really like baseball. It's and ball. Other than that, yeah, just going on there. Not yeah, some of the differences were the same end essentially. Let's see what else do we have. Football, American. Here we go. Let's go the NFL. See what was going on with the NFL in November November of 1996. Um, let's go Super Bowl. Yeah, it's 29 and Super Bowl 30. Let's go with that one. What else we have? Yeah, look, it's interesting, but at the same time, look, it offers a look into how the internet was. I mean, look, is it great and glamorous like you say? No, it's not. The internet back then, as I said, was different. It was bare bones. It was the Wild West. It was. We didn't really know back then. We didn't really know what the internet was or what to expect from the internet. I think that's probably why the internet's evolved in such a way that it's a lot more in your face than it was back then. So let's keep moving. Let's have another look. What do we have here? Um, countries. Here we go. Countries. Let's have a look at that one. Oh, here we go. Let's have a look at we'll pick Australia. Um, let's see what was going on with entertainment in Australia in 1996. Let's look at people. It's riveting stuff, isn't it? What are we going? Let's go. If everyone were a zebra, that's interesting. Oops, we can't find the page. So highly likely not archived. Let's go click on Sandy Stowe. Ooh, here we go. Destination Oz. So this is definitely something interesting. So you've got a couple of pictures. Aussie slanguage. Let's click on Aussie slanguage. Let's see what's there. Huh. I hope you enjoy this tongue-in-cheek look at some funny words or phrases we Aussies use. G'day, mate. How you going? Since one day you may be down under for a picnic with the rest of the mob, one thing you're gonna have to learn real quick is how to talk proper righto. So before you find yourself up a gum tree, you'd better pack your carcass and have a gander at this beauty little page. Sometime today, grab a couple of your Aussie cobbers. No idea what that is, and I'm from Australia. It doesn't matter if they're blokes or Sheilas. Oh, people. Okay, and ask them to give you the good oil on what we're on about. It's a piece of cake when you're holiday all over it and you roll up your swag, pull up stakes and hit the road for home. Your mates, we all want to know, where did you learn to talk like? Sad thing is nobody talks like that. Maybe out in the bush, but yeah, for the most part, nobody talks like that. It's interesting though. It's interesting. What a Joe Blake a snake. No, okay. I'm gonna say this is probably something somebody came up with and thought it was interesting without being interesting. I don't know. I also use a photo gallery. So it looks like this was a photo gallery from the year 2000. Okay. It's trying to load. I don't know if any of these actually will load though. still loading, as you can see. Alrighty. Well, look, I think that's it for this little exploration. And now let's move on. If you like this video, give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell for future notifications. So our next stop through the Wayback Machine, I've decided to look at a UFO page. So this one is Bad UFO Skepticism, UFOs, and the Universe. As I know everyone likes a little bit of UFO-y type stuff. So this one, yes, there are newer iterations from I don't know how that's possible. You know, from the beginning to last year, but yeah, like I'm not interested in that at the moment. So what I'm looking at is an iteration of this particular web page from April of 2011. So as you can see, it's basically looks like just articles. Yeah, the clipping from the Albuquerque Tribune. Um, Saturday, March 29th. This Doomsdays of Yesteryear, the Zetas and Planet X, 2003. From what I'm gathering, this one's talking about Planet X, uh, UFO conspiracies, so whatever Zeta is. No idea. And you know what a Zeta is in the comment section, please let me know. What else we got here? Yeah, book with an alien by someone named Nancy Leiter. I'm guessing Nancy Liber. I don't know. Global competitiveness through UFOlogy. That's interesting. I mean, I guess it's interesting for them. And it's about Bill Clinton, Tony Blair, showing you how old, what they're talking about. Obviously, these no longer work as their Flash player stuff. See, as we keep going, 88 reasons why the rapture will be in 1988. Doomsday, so everyone remembers the whole thing about the Mayan calendar. Doomsday in 2012, but obviously that never occurred. Looks like 88 reasons why the rapture will be in 1988. If that's the case, I would have died when I was one. So we have some former NASA engineer. Looks like as you can see, he talked about a nuclear war between the U.S. and USSR, Soviet Union. The final judgment coming in November 95. Obviously, that never occurred. When the world failed to end in 88, this particular person issued more rapture predictions in 89, 93, and 94, but those obviously did not occur or get much attention according to this. The rapture is said to begin less than 3 months on May 2011. Obviously, that didn't occur. The Jupiter effect. Planet as the planet as triggers of devastating earthquakes. Okay. I mean, looking at this, it's definitely interesting to see what people were thinking at the time, especially when it comes to UFOs, things like the rapture, things, world-ending type stuff. It's always interesting when you dive into those sorts of things. I mean, if you really think about it, it's a big mystery when what causes people to think about this sort of stuff. Like, do they honestly believe the world's going to end? Is it some sort of mental illness? I mean, obviously, we're always, an asteroid away or disease or whatever, or country going rogue and launching their nuclear weapons. Obviously, like those are all other topics. But yeah, like, we're obviously always close. I'm not saying we are. I just think it's interesting when you look at the mindset of some of these people. You know, Anyway, let's continue through this one. The cosmic alignment and the Mayan birth canal. Try saying that 3 times fast. Uh, this person talks about the Mayan calendar. Obviously, you can see a picture for the Maya at high noon. Sun will be in the middle of the dark rift, and the sacred tree will be high above them. This day will contain the sacred triple rebirth of the sun. Fair enough. It's all interesting. It's all interesting. Where say we go to I don't know an iteration from March of last year. See, as always, as here is where you'll find everything archived for that particular channel. Here we go, February 7th, 2024. UFO cover up conspiracy guerrilla skeptics on Wikipedia. Wikipedia is another place where you can find just about anything truthful or not. um, the Wikipedia secret cabal. Really? Expose the secret cabal debunkers. Wikipedia editors run by non-profit targeting Wikipedia pages on UFOs with a written statement. Look, I mean, everyone knows that there are definitely UFOs. And there's a lot of unidentified flying objects. You know, most of that stuff you can get through Freedom of Information Act. Do I think little green aliens are coming down and probing people in the backsides? No, I think that's ridiculous. Do I think we're alone in the universe? Again, the evidence points to no. I'm not, you know, a Neil deGrasse Tyson or I can't think of the other dude's name. That look, I'm not a scientist to look into that. But I think, look, I would definitely think, given the amount of planets that are out there, we're not alone. I think there's a lot of skepticism about whether or not we will ever make contact because, look, honestly, our technology is not there. I mean, for Christ's sake, just over 100 years ago, we were using horse-drawn carriages, or I don't know, 150 years ago, whatever it was, early 1900s, we were still using horse-drawn carriages. So what does that tell you? But yeah, look, as I said, look, you can definitely see the interesting side of these types of pages and what people are thinking. This strange life and death of Al Sekal, whoever Al Sekal is. Um, Sekal was an okay. I'm just having a look here. After 2 divorces, Sekal married this person. I think they moved in Malibu. Really, really. Jeffrey Epstein to host Mindshift conference. Oh God, it's a cool picture of NASA and Stephen Hawking. Yeah, look, as I said, it's interesting when you look at these sorts of things. Is it really? All right, the UFO verdict. God, this is interesting. That picture. Anyway, I feel like I'm chuckling a little bit, and it is funny when you do look at these sorts of things. I mean, True drawing this spaceship. Okay. Um. Yeah. Look, as I said, yeah. Look, it's interesting. And now let's move on to the next form that you can essentially post anything you want within the Reddit guidelines. Obviously, so Reddit is run essentially by subreddits. Yeah, look, you can ask any questions, you find things that you're interested in, etc., etc. There's endless possibilities within the Reddit guidelines, obviously. So for this particular segment, I've moved into the r/ask Reddit subreddit. It's literally the most basic subreddit you can find. It's you come here, you pose a question, and you get a bajillion and a half answers depending on that question. So, like for instance, the first one I've come across literally is what do girls do that you find attractive? Then this one has 405 answers. And look, it's a legitimate question. Some of the answers are show care, you know, laugh at my stupid jokes. Essentially, it's people asking a question and getting an answer. Flip their hair, drives me wild. Fair enough. Exists. Real. So what else we got? What's another good? Any woman with her shtick together immediately catches my attention because most of them do not. Most guys don't either. That's fair enough. That's a fair enough answer. Women loving women. Okay. No. Well, as I said, it's an interesting thing when you look at what's on Reddit. Which shoes are the most comfortable venting what's on your mind? What worrisome trend in society are you beginning to notice? That's an interesting question. Almost 8,000 answers. Oh, the absence of critical thinking in any sphere or of intelligence. Isolation and loneliness. Wow, that's deep. We don't own anything, everything is subscription. Again, that's, yeah, fair enough. AI is starting to use AI as a source. Wow. Literacy. Oh, God. The sheer lack of empathy people have now is genuinely startling. Yeah, that's about right. As I said, yeah, look, there's a lot of answers. Overconsumption, social media making people feel like their lives are less than. Yeah, look, I guess I could see that one. Because yeah, look, I guess that's actually a pretty good answer if you think about it. Yeah, this guy's mom. Yeah, no. So like this particular answer, yes, I started noticing how anxious Instagram and Facebook were making me circa 2013 after a bad breakup, and watching everyone post their amazing lives online made me feel horrible working my first real job out of school and studying, struggling with like 19 plus years into not being social media active, and I can honestly say it's been a godsend. It has crept in a few times during that period, but I've been able to snap myself out of it and re-delete the apps. Look, this person to this question actually makes a good point about social media. Social media is huge in this day and age. You go on Instagram and you can search just about any influencer or wannabe model, simply posting neatly curated pictures of themselves, and get that one picture they've probably taken thousands upon thousands of pictures. You get that one picture, they're all probably edited, the color filtered, etc. And it's to the point now where you look at influencers and you go, are you taking that picture us yourself because you think it'll get you famous? And let's be honest, most people do not like influencers at all. Here's another one. Social media and dating apps are a scourge on society. Both present unrealistic standards and examples of what the real world is and massive repercussions on the social fabric. That's realistically a fair answer as well. Like social media, but dating apps. Like, look, I'm not gonna go against it, say negatively on dating apps, as you do get a lot of success, some success stories, but then a lot of the stories you hear on dating apps are not the greatest to say. Like someone will meet something, they'll have one or two dates, and in those one or two dates, they'll find the person's either vain, vapid, or whatever. Um, it's just yeah, it's not great. You scroll through, the rise of manufacturing rages of business by professional drifters who feel disenfranchised, telling the source of their woes is because of X group thing that is unfairly targeting them or keeping something from them, and to never, 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 ever question themselves because they have a massive victim complex. Yeah, again, that's fair enough. Like, look, as you can see from a lot of these, it's a serious issue, and there's a lot out there. social media in general, I think, while a lot of people do make their living off social media, the irony is that this video is going to be posted on YouTube, which is a form of social media. But I think it's what we do with this knowledge and how we present ourselves, whether we take advantage of people or we try to bring light to a situation. And I choose to bring light to a situation, I think, because you can't just let people run wild. And I think a lot of people are disenfranchised or just upset with the way things are going, which you can tell from this post. It's not great. It's not the best. And look, with that, I will leave you with a thought. What is it that you think we could be doing better? Or a question, I should say. Let me know down in the comments section what you thought of this video. I will be trying to upload a video every week or every other week. It just depends on how well I'm doing. But yeah, look, this is only the first of many videos. And thank you for watching.